Hai guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Erza Vinda Fitra with student ID number 494 and my friend Rika Yuliana with student ID number 296 and we from group 2. Today we will present about organizational culture and let's go. Okay, the first slide about definition of organizational culture according to expert. The first from Sven Schermerhorn and Asborn,
Gets kicked.
2001, page 391. Organizational culture is a system of beliefs and values developed by organization where they guide the behavior of members of the organization itself. And the second from Tosi, Rizzo, Carol as quoted by Munandar, 2001, page 263. Organizational culture is a way of thinking, feeling, and reacting based on certain patterns that exist within the organization or thus in part of the organization. And finally, from Robbins, 1996, page 289. Organizational culture is a shared perception held by members of the organization. Can be concluded that organizational culture is a characteristic that exists in a group and is used as a guide for them to behave and distinguish it from other groups. That is, organizational culture is a normal and behavioral values that must be understood and obeyed by the group of people who adhere to it. Okay, the next slide about organizational culture level. From Shane in Mohi, 1996, page 85, divides organizational culture into three categories, namely, first, artifacts are aspects of culture that are tangible or can be seen. Examples are verbal, behavioral, and physical in the real manifestation of organizational culture. Second, supporting values. Value is the basic point of evaluation used by members of the organization to assess the organizational action, situation, and other things that exist in the organization. And finally, basic assumption. Assumption refer to the beliefs that members of an organization have about themselves, others, and their relationship with others, as well as the nature of the organization. The next slide about organizational culture research. From Rizzo, Carol, 1994 said that organizational culture is influenced by four factors, namely, first, word general influence from outside, second, influence of the values that exist in society or societal values, third, specific factor of the organizational, and finally, values of the dominant condition. Okay, now function of organizational culture according to Robbins, 1996, page 294. The function of organizational culture are as follows. 1. Culture creates a clear distinction between one organizational and another. 2. Culture brings a sense of identity to members of the organizational. 3. Culture facilitates the emergency of commitment to something broader than personal or individual interests. 4. Culture is the social glue that can unite the organizational by providing appropriate standards for employees to follow. And 5. Culture as a meaning-making and control mechanism that guides and shapes employee attitude and behavior. Okay, the next slide present by Rika Yuliana. Okay, Rika Yuliana, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Erza. Next slide, I will continue about implementation of the work culture that has been implemented at PT Indofood. Are first, discipline work culture. The company has implemented a discipline work culture. One of them, the company requires employees to arrive on time at the office every day. This is a positive thing that must be done with full responsibility, so that the culture of discipline can be accepted by employees, so there is no wasting time or wasted time. Second, unity work culture. The company provides work change or work shift according to the work schedule. Every employee is required to cooperate with each other without any burden on any of the employee or division. They are all led to be able to work together in dealing with all situations and jobs. There is no difference between the morning and evening shift, all are the same. Third, respect work culture. The company has implemented a work culture of respect. Half of them is company give award to employee who excel, requires employee to be able to maintain an attitude and in communicating using a language that reflects respect. Fourth, integrity work culture. The company has implemented a work culture of integrity. Employees agree because the company provides positive regulation to employees. Among others, employees are required to be honest, responsible at work, and to work in accordance with company regulation. Fifth, excellent work culture. The company has implemented an excellent work culture. Employees agree because the company demands that the work they do bring out excellence. Employees are required to rarely make mistakes at work and are required to continue to learn and develop themselves. 6. Innovative work culture. The company has implemented an innovative work culture. Employees agree because the company provides opportunities for employees to develop themselves through training program, give freedom to employees in carrying out their duties, and provide opportunities for employees to express ideas. And in the food human resource management policies and practice always comply with Indonesian labor and human rights regulation. Human resource management practice have been stated in the company regulation and are supported by terms and conditions that are clearly described in the employment agreement. Human resource policies are continuously evaluated and adapted to change that occur both in the internal and external environment. Our policies strictly prohibit all forms of the child labor and forced labor in all operational units. Further information on Indofood employment practice can be found in the Corporate Social Responsibility chapter of this annual report. Human resource management and organizational governance are still considered important in line with the adoption of the practice that have been applied to the development of business needs. In the future, the company will continue to optimize various human resource information system applications to improve the efficiency of human resource management. Competency improvement will be carried out through quality training program, and activities to put harmonious industrial relations with the trade unions will be maintained to support the smooth operation of the company. The implementation of the health, safety, environment management system will continue to maintain the best health, safety, environment standard. Continuous improvement processes are continuously encouraged with the aim of creating a safe, healthy, and productive work environment as well as increasing work productivity. Okay, thank you. If you have any question, please write on the discussion forum on Sunan. I think that's enough. I am Rika Yuliana and my partner Erza, Vinda, Fitra say thank you and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.